Hello ladies, hello gents, Palm Springs Cindy. Gosh, it's been about at least a week since I made or have uploaded a video. Actually, I did make one video in between, but it just was not good. I tried to fix it, but I just couldn't. I know it's not, well, for me, it is almost noon. Oh, it's 1:10, okay. So I know it's not breakfast time, but I am still going to have my iced coffee. I woke up, once again, I didn't sleep good last night. So I got up, laid on the couch and watched the remaining tidbits of Ozark and ended up falling asleep. Well, that meant I slept late today, so that's why I'm up late. I have some errands to run. Well, actually, I have to finish my taxes. You guys, if the next person, well, when I'm president, the tax situation is going to be much easier. It's going to be a flat tax. I don't know how exactly I'm going to rearrange the IRS system, but I'm going to find a way. So I had to file for an extension because for some reason, I thought the state of California had extended the tax deadline a month. And so luckily, the lady I'm at H&R Block, so the lady from H&R Block, she's gonna be like my new best friend, called me quite late, I'm gonna say 9 o'clock at night, and said, this is the last day to file. Like, what you doing? And I said, I thought we had another month. She said, nope. So anyway, I applied for an extension, which I got. And in the meantime, what would I have done? So anyway, I have to, I have them underway. But because for the first time, I'm filing this YouTube small business, it's a little more complicated, and I'm bound and determined to do it. I tried to do it on my own with TurboTax, but I have a problem. I don't really understand or know how to take certain things that I have in my photos and put them in a PDF file and then upload them onto the TurboTax thing. So that's my problem. Okay, all that to say, good morning. Good morning. And please have a cup of coffee with me or a cold drink, whatever, and let's have some girl time. I have a lot of little things to share with you, nothing major, but enough that it will have a little bit of a fun girl talk, girl chat time over a cold drink. So to start with, I have, as you know, or maybe don't know, I have been out of my foundation, my Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I've tried to make it last as long as I could. I've added water, shake, shake, shake. And then I just went to I had to go through my old makeup, and I had a little bit of another foundation, just a drugstore foundation, sort of for emergency, which was horrible. It was old and it was thick, and I threw that away. So anyway, I did go online and I ordered, well, let me show you what I ordered because I'm loving it. I've had this before. It's like my top, it's my best foundation, but you have to start with, okay, let's see, it's YSL, and you have to start with the Touche Eclat Blur Primer. So this is the primer. I love this primer. One drop of this truly just goes, oh, it feels so good. Like I really want to just put it all over my body. This is not inexpensive, so it's a treat. This is, I think, the second or third time I've purchased this particular primer, but I treated myself. And then for the foundation, I got the All Hours Foundation YSL. Once again, it's very velvety. I do have this on now, but I have to share a little something about my complexion. So these are my two new products, and I'm loving them. Love! I was at the pool the other day. The weather here has been it's been beyond heavenly. So I was at the pool the other day, and I got on a raft and I was floating in the pool. Well, I fell asleep, and when I woke up, I could tell I was so sunburned. So my face has gone, it was as if I had a laser on my face. It was red, it was hot. Not just that, but like I got bathing suit lines, it was horrible. So I came home and I used our Just Us products that are so rich and buttery. I used those products, and about 3 or 4 days later, my face started to peel, but yesterday was the worst. And so it's peeling, it's pretty much kind of peeled. And it's been hard to put foundation on because, you want to, put the foundation in, and then my skin would peel, so it was a big mess. It ended up, I just took a washcloth and dabbed most of it off and just, didn't wear foundation for a while. But I did put a little bit on today, and then with that new primer, it just floats on. It's excellent. Okay, that's a real treat, that makeup for me. I've got some things here that I've written down that I want to talk about. Okay, I have something kind of creepy that I want to share with you that's happened to me twice now. It has to do with dogs. You guys, I cannot tell you how much I miss Shelby. I cannot tell you how much, what a hole it is in my life that I don't have a fur baby. Now, I just, my family has said, do not get a dog now with mom, being that we have to drive in and out, you can't take a dog there. But I thought, well, it won't hurt to look. So this is what I've discovered. When I had Benny and Jet, they were adorable. Unfortunately, they did not work out. But I learned that having 2 dogs, it was interesting because the dogs, they were so close that it was like they were first and then me, or then the owner, then the human. And so that was kind of like a aha moment. They tended to look at each other, like, are we going to do this, or how are we going to do that, or should we go here, should we go there? Whereas when I had Shelby, those are the signals. That was our communication. So, and then also Benny and Jet were 9 years old, so because I did want a mature dog. Well, what I learned from that was, it's kind of like you can't teach old dog new tricks kind of a thing. They were set in their ways. They didn't grow up with me like Shelby did. And so, they, how they say, and I think it's true, your dog sort of takes on your personality. So like for me, for Shelby and I, it was, it was just the 2 of us, and the house was quiet. And she knew my personality, and I knew her personality. And she sort of she took on my personality. If I was sleeping late, she was sleeping late. If I had a lazy day, she would have a lazy day. That's how we rolled, just the 2 of us. And so I think by adopting an older dog, they have, their personality is already set. And so, now I know puppies are hard. But I think my next dog, I'm going to get a puppy, because then I can raise her my way. I can train her my way. And so I've been looking, and I want to get another Maltipoo, and I want it to look just like Shelby. So I've been online looking, Craigslist, the shelters. I have a girlfriend that works at one of the shelters. She's a real good dog person, a good contact. So, now here's the bad part. On Craigslist, I found this ad, and it said Maltipoo puppies. They were adorable. They were reddish like Shelby was. They were black and whites, cream beiges, but they were adorable. They were extraordinarily adorable. That's one flag I want to put out there. So I asked, and they said free to the right home. So I contacted them. First of all, the puppies were precious, and then I thought, free to the right home. Well, I'm going to make sure it has the right home. So I contacted them, and they contacted me back later that day, and they said that they wanted me to fill out this questionnaire, like, do I have a safe backyard? Who would be home with the dog during the day? Would I send pictures as the puppy grew up a little bit to let them know the puppy was doing okay? All of which I thought was really good stuff. And then they gave a nice letter about themselves. They were an older couple, a mature couple who were moving, and they could not take the dogs with them. And so they were going to have sort of a transition in a lifestyle. They had to stop. They had to get rid of the dogs. So anyway, I didn't hear from them. I sent the information about myself, and then I didn't hear from them. A couple days later, they said that I had moved up on the list of their consideration. They said they didn't care about getting any money. They just wanted to know the dog would go to a loving home. And so once again, I thought, well, that's good news. All right, so then I didn't hear from them, and they said, okay, we're still, we've got a pool of people that we're considering, and you're still at the top of the list. Finally, they contacted me. They said, we want you to have the puppy. So I was thrilled, the female puppy. I was thrilled. Well, then I was like, okay, well, where do I get it? Free. And so here's the hoax. I'll just get to the point. They said they lived in Texas. And I was like, Texas? Well, why in the world would you be advertising on Inland Empire Craigslist? So they said they live in Texas and that they would have to fly the puppy to me. And that I had to pay. See, this is the money. I would have to pay to get the dog flown out to me. And they had they knew of a carrier, some type of a plane, like not American Airlines, but some type of a flight carrier that handled pets very well, that they recommended. And if I wanted to, I could go that route. That would be their recommendation. And that I could send the money to that person, and that dog would be delivered to my doorstep. First they said it would be delivered to the local airport, I'll say. Then the second time, I confronted him and I said, oh no, never mind. I don't want the puppy to go on an airplane. That's too traumatic. And certainly you can find someone in your own neighborhood or community to, a loving home for the puppy. Oh, they did not like that. So they emailed me back, oh, no. We've thought about it. We really want you to have the dog. And this is a great company to fly the dog out to you. Everything will be fine. It could be there in a matter of hours type thing. Well, so we went back and forth. I said, no, I'm not interested anymore. Well, then they started getting angry with me. So, I just blocked them. But see, that was the scam. The dog's free, but you have to pay for the plane ride to get the dog to you, the transportation. And that was going to be $500 or $600, I'll say. Okay, that was one scam. Then, son of a gun, I went online and I typed in red multi-poos. And so it was also from a Craigslist type thing. And so I found this family, a mom and pop in Northern California. And they said, we're not breeders, we're just a family my wife is pregnant for the first time. We're thrilled. And we want to, we have a litter of multi-poos. They were red multi-poos. They were adorable. And they wanted to, get rid of the puppies, and they were not going to have any more puppies. And so, that story sounded plausible. Plus, the puppies were so cute. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture of the puppies that they have online. They're so cute. It's truly unbelievable. So I contacted that family and they said, yes, the puppies are still available. Yes, we have a little girl, and I said, could I see more pictures? Could I see a video? They said yes, and they sent them right to me. And they said, these are the 3 females, here are their videos, which one would you like, blah, blah, blah. And so I said, okay, well, let me think about this. Well, then they said, okay, well, since you live so far away, they're Northern California, I'm Southern California. They said, we'll have to fly the puppy to you, same scam. And I said, so I was like, I said, oh, you know what, never mind, I don't want the puppy in flight. I said, I was gonna drive up and get it. And they said, oh, well, okay, it'd be so much easier if you just let us fly the puppy to you. We really are on a timeline here, whatever. They definitely wanted me to give them money to fly the puppy. And so then when I said absolutely not, and so, that deal, ixnay that deal. So I think it starts with the puppies that they show you are so unusually cute that, you zero in on that family. And then when they know that you're a serious buyer, or they know you can afford it or whatever, then they start, oh yes, and it just sounds like we have the perfect dog for you. And then they get down to, send us money for the flight. So anyway, be careful, because I was disappointed, and live and learn. So, all right, that's my sad puppy story. Now, I do want to share, let's see here, the haul that I did from Ross, all those things I bought from Ross, nothing worked. So I'm going to take almost all of that stuff. I'm going to return it, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever. Okay, I also bought a few things on, I've got this sitting here, on Amazon. I don't know if you guys have seen this on Amazon, but I thought this was so cute. And, well, anyway, it does not look as cute in person as it does online. First of all, the color is not a nice red. It's kind of a washed out. It doesn't look as large as it did online. Of course, I could have taken the measurements. I mean, I'm going to use it. Like, I think what I'll do is use it to put my makeup in or something as I'm going back and forth to my mom's. But anyway, if you have seen that, I was disappointed. I was disappointed. Then, let's see, what else can I show you? Oh, I also bought this dress on Amazon. And when I first tried it on, I really liked it. Let me see if I can share it with you. Because it's very comfortable. And this one shoulder, for summer. But it's not, it has this, that elasticy thing, which I thought would be comfortable. It's comfortable, but it's too, actually, it's too big. I don't know if I'll order a smaller one, but it is too big, I think. Okay, yay. Oh, the other thing is, before I hang up, some of you guys had been saying, I was talking about Coachella this, Coachella that the big music festival, and some of you were like, what is Coachella? So anyway, I have some pictures from Coachella, and I have a little Coachella story, but I feel like the video is running long, so no, I'll share it another time. You're not gonna, when you see these pictures of Coachella, you're not gonna believe what a huge festival it is, and it is huge. Now they've started Stagecoach. So it's the country version of Coachella. So now it's all country singers, and in fact, I don't know who is in the lineup, but it's the same thing. So it's this weekend. It started yesterday. It will be over Sunday, and then it'll be next weekend, and then our two big festivals are over for the year. But because I live so close to the Polo Grounds, you know, I can hear the music and the traffic, the road closures, and all of that affect me. So anyway, I am going to hang up. How are you guys doing on your coffee, by the way? I think I've procrastinated just about as long as I can to push my taxes back so that I don't have to deal with it. Yes, I love you. Mwah. Until our next conversation.
The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sunset's on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm Sunday, you love it, come on, give me something. I know that you want it, boy. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby.